as interloper media. What I mean by interlopers is that they're stepping into this field that we classically thought we understood as journalism, saying they're doing journalism, but looking quite differently. And when I set out to do my PhD work, my doctoral work, I first thought, all right, I want to explore the interactions between WikiLeaks and these new organizations. And as I started going, I thought, well, maybe a more interesting question would be, is WikiLeaks journalism? And is Julian Assange a journalist? And then in 2011, he answered that question for me. So I could have had the shortest doctoral studies ever done. Within 2 months of me starting, I would have been complete if I accepted Assange's answer here. But the problem with journalism, the problem with the journalistic field, is that it is, as Michael said, is conservative by nature. If I were to ask any of you around the room, what is journalism to you? You'd probably rattle off a fairly similar set of answers. You might say, oh, it's being a watchdog, it's serving public interest, it's reporting on new information, it's speaking to a public, it's maybe revealing corruption. Those classic notions of what journalism is. But if I asked you to dig deeper into that, what does it mean to be a watchdog? What does it mean to serve a public interest? I think you'd find that's harder and harder to put into a concrete set of terms. A colleague at a conference once described it as, if you call a journalist at 2 in the morning and said, what makes you a journalist? They could give you all those answers. If you called them back the next morning and asked them to expand on it or write it up, they'd struggle a bit more. A scholar who recently passed, unfortunately, but Wolfgang Donsbach has done a lot of talk about this, around this journalistic identity. And what he wrote in 2010 was that there's no profession in our modern society where the gap between its importance and its undisputed importance, we all know journalism matters, and we all agree on that, and our ability to define its borders, its structures, its competencies is so large. So this is the area